Hey guys, this is Jaden from Team Shadow Strike coming at you. This is my Random Rant number 2 video. Now, as you saw, is the first thing I did was I made a video describing what my Random Rant videos were. Please go check that out before you watch this and the first Random Rant. I will put both of those links in the description for this video. Now, the second link to this video, I say in my description of what this segment is going to be, I said this is normally going to be things that have nothing to do with Vanguard. Because I'm getting ready to start a sports channel, and I also help my friend Christian and do videos with him on our Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and I really just didn't want to make another channel just to have a random channel to just rant about. Because that makes 3 channels that I contribute to. That's all I really have time for. But, anyway, today what I'm going to be talking about actually has to deal with Vanguard. And I will say ahead of time, I'm sorry for my voice. My allergies for August and the end of summer is starting to act up. So I might have to clear my throat or take a drink in between talking. So I apologize for that. Okay, today what I'm going to be talking about, like I said, actually has to do with Vanguard. And what I'm going to be ranting about is the 3DS game, Cardfight Vanguard Ride to Victory. Now, I do not know when this was released in Japan. And no offense to the Asian community or Japan, I don't care when it was released. I want it to be released in America. You know, because, and I don't want to have to order it, because I was talking to one guy who actually ordered it from Japan, and someone was nice enough to go through the whole game, play it, write all the dialogue down throughout the whole game, and translate every single thing. And he put the entire manuscript online. So if you play the Japanese game, and you don't know how to read Japanese, you could look at it and go, welcome to Cardfight Capital. Would you like to learn how to play Vanguard? You know, because that would get very, very annoying. And the point of playing a game is to enjoy yourself. So, what this is, you know, and see, some people, you know, I heard someone say, well, maybe the reason they have it is because Vanguard isn't as popular here in the States. Hello, there's a big chunk of the Vanguard community that play the game with Japanese cards. There are people that play by the Japanese meta, and there are people that play by the American meta. As far as I know, there is no other game that does that. You know, the channel gets hits every day. People are continually getting interested in Vanguard because, one, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is starting to get to the point where eventually it's going to fall over because the game's getting stupid. Magic costs a lot of money. If you want to be extremely good, but I really can't talk much about it because I've never really played the game, and plus the game looks very complicated. You know, it's the only game that I know of that here in the States, people play based off the meta in Japan, you know. But, so, don't give me this crap that Vanguard isn't popular here in the States. I mean, it's growing and growing and growing. I mean, I remember when I started playing at my locals, playing Vanguard, when there was 4 of us. Just 4 of us, maybe 5. And now I look at it today, we have about 20-some players, you know, and we're growing every weekend, it seems. You know, so don't give me this, you know, and we can't be just the only segment. I mean, the only place that does it. To give you an idea, guys, when I went, there's a convention that is held here, and it's called TNT, Tokyo and Tulsa, and, you know, I met this one kid. He's a new friend of mine. His name's Darian. He's really cool. And I met him at this convention. And he saw my booth because at the convention for my game shop, I was doing Vanguard demos. You know, teaching people how to play Cardfight Vanguard. And he came up to me and he said, "We're Alien," and he saw like my little stand because it said Cardfight Vanguard demos provided by Alien Games. And he was like, "Alien Games, where's that?" And I told him, and he's like, "Y'all do Cardfight Vanguard tournaments?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Really? I didn't know that there was a place here in the States that did that, especially in this state." And I'm like, "Yeah, there really is. You should come sometime. I'll be there this weekend." And he's coming this weekend. So, you know, so don't give me this crap that it's not popular here in the States. Cardfight Vanguard has taken off. I mean, guys, it took me about 3 years to get as crazy as I am about Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's because when the game started out, it was really, 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 really slow. I got hooked to Vanguard like that. Like I've said many times in videos, the day I came home and watched this, the next morning I was at the door when my game store opened, and I spent a lot of money in credit and just cash, and bought trial decks and bought packs and just started playing this game, and it's a lot of fun. And you know, if you guys think it would be a good idea for me to post a basic rule thing about Vanguard, like the basics of the game, give me leave in the comment section below and tell me if you think that'd be a good idea. But I mean, because think about it, guys. Like I said, I can talk more about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's the one card game that I have the most experience about. If you want to sit someone down and you want to teach them to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're going to need a while. Because when I started playing the game, there was only 3 kinds of monsters. 3. Normal, Effect, and Fusion. That's it. That's all there was. And now, along with those 3, we have Ritual, we have Synchro, we have Exceeds, we have Tuner monsters, you know. So, I mean, the game for Yu-Gi-Oh! Has become a lot harder to actually sit down and explain to someone. Like, it's doable. You know, I have a friend at my locals who the other weekend that I was there, I wasn't there last weekend because of that convention, but the weekend prior to that, there was a friend of mine there named Doss who was doing demos on how to teach people how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And, I mean, guys, I mean, he did it well, but, you know, I started thinking, you know, where would you start? You know, because there's a lot that goes into Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. However, if you want to sit down and teach someone how to play Vanguard, if you can get them to sit down and listen for 20 minutes, that's all you need, just 20 minutes, you can teach them how to play Vanguard. You may be able to shrink that to 10. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, because Vanguard, it's really not that complicated if you really listen. And if you guys think it would be a good idea for me to stick a little video on here to basically talk about the basic mechanics of the game, please tell me, and I will do a video at my locals with a friend, and we will kind of briefly explain how to play Vanguard in a nutshell. We won't get into the expert mechanics of the game. We'll get into the basic mechanics, like what grades are, what triggers are, how to attack, how much do you need to attack, how to guard, and basics. You know, and then if that takes off, maybe we'll do something else with it. But if you guys think that'd be a good idea for us to basically do a short little demo on how to play Vanguard, let me know. So, what this rant is, guys, is I want the Card Fight Vanguard game, Ride to Victory, to be released in America. Japan has gotten the regular and the limited edition, and we haven't even gotten the first. And I'm sorry, I don't want to have to order the Japanese game and then translate it myself, sentence by sentence, to just play the damn game. I don't want to do that. So, please, if you know there's a petition out there that you can sign, if you know there's a place you can go to that you can specially order an English one, let me know. But, you know what, this is what I don't understand. I recently just posted a video about the petition that you can sign to get Vanguard to air here in the U.S. There needs to be a petition for this too, because I'm sick of waiting. I want my Card Fight Vanguard game on my DS's. So please, you know, Bushy Road, if you watch this and your great aunt works for Bushy Road, tell her to get this on into the Americas, because I'm tired of waiting. So anyway, guys, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.